Hi family, welcome back for another video. As you can see from the title of this video, we are going to be cooking 2 coconut pies. This recipe is for 2 coconut pies, so let's jump right into it. I'm gonna go over my ingredients quickly. I have 1 stick of butter. This is salted butter. I have a bag of coconut flakes, sweetened, and this is a 7-ounce bag. I have a little extra left from before, so I'm gonna put that in here as well. It'll be a little extra coconutty, if that's the thing. I have 1 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of flour, all-purpose flour. I have 4 eggs. I have a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 cups of milk, and I have 2 traditional pie shells. The reason I said traditional is because there are pie shells that are deep. You won't need a deep one for this, so you just need 2 traditional ones. All right, so I'm gonna melt my butter and we'll be right back. All right guys, sorry, I thought I was recording, but all I did was add the 1/3 cup of flour and the 1 cup of sugar, and I just whisked it around to make sure all the lumps, bumps, and clumps were out of there, so to be pretty much smooth. As you can see, my butter is already melted. I'm excited about this because this is gonna be for our Thanksgiving dessert, one of them anyway, because I am doing a peach cobbler as well. But as you can see, like I said, got all those lumps and clumps and bumps out of there, and we are going to add our butter, our melted butter. All right, set that over there, out of the way. All right guys, so I don't know what is going on with my camera today, but I'm gonna have to be piecing these videos together, I guess, piecing these clips together. But we got our 1/3 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, our 1 stick of butter that was melted. I've put in 2 eggs so far, and I'm gonna do 2 more. Oh, that was loud. Loud, loud, loud. Like I was saying, I don't know what part cut off, but like I was saying, I hope you guys are having a great Thanksgiving if you're watching this on Thanksgiving, or had a great Thanksgiving if you're watching this after Thanksgiving, or if you're watching this before Thanksgiving. I hope and pray that you and your family are safe and you don't overeat like most of us tend to do around this time of year. I know that some people struggle with the holidays, so I just want to let you guys know that I am praying for all of you all. I know some years my dad died December 10th. I always get that date mixed up. No, December 15th. Sorry, I feel like I should know that, but you know, sometimes it becomes a struggle around the holidays, so you know, try to get out there. And
it was the 10th.
Huh?
It was the 10th.
The 10th?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Israel said it was the 10th. So yeah, December 10th. And yeah, it can be difficult sometimes. You know, even though you have your moments, try to first of all deal with your emotions, because I know for a very long time, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I know sometimes I have my moments, and it took me a very long time to grieve because I just felt like I had to be strong for everybody and not really deal with my emotions like I should have in the beginning. It took me almost a year or so to actually really start the grieving process, and I know that is so weird for some people. But yeah, it actually took me a really long time. I'm adding my 2 cups of milk now. And we're gonna keep whisking that around. But yeah, like I was saying, it can be, the holidays can be difficult for people. So again, number one, let's remain gracious for others, because you never know what people are going through. In addition to being gracious, let's be kind, because you know the holidays get a little crazy, and 2020 has already been crazy enough. And if you are dealing with grief, or if you're dealing with any level of sadness or anything, allow yourself to feel that. And sometimes, depending on the person, we just kind of bypass our feelings. I'm going to add that little bit of coconut that I had left over. Allow yourself, and then I'm going to add these 7 ounces. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to go through the emotions and emotions, because what I used to do was sometimes I would be riding down the road, listen to a particular song, or just mind wandering, and I'll think about my dad and get sad, and I'll cry for a second, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. And realizing that is not healthy. Like, I had to allow myself to, it's okay to cry. It's okay not to be okay. Because we, especially as women, sometimes we have to be so strong for everybody else, and we don't allow ourselves to feel and deal with our own emotions and our own feelings. So just wanted to remind you guys about that, and I hope and pray that you and your family are having a great holiday. If you have to work, I am so sorry. That completely sucks. But you can also look at it as, you know, being grateful that you have a job. That's one thing to be thankful for. So, yeah. All right. So that is what we're looking like. If you can see that.
Kinda.
So you'll see it when I pour it in the pie shells. And I'm going to try to do an even amount in the pie shells. I'll do a little bit and then a little bit and try to even it out that way. And I should have mentioned before you start, go ahead and set your oven to 350. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And that'll be ready for you when it's time to just go ahead and put them in there. That is a lot of coconut. Grab this. That is definitely a lot of coconuts. My in-laws, I made this for my in-laws, and they are Jamaican, so a lot of Caribbean people like coconut things. And my mother-in-law was like, oh my goodness, this is so good. She really enjoyed it. So this is a family recipe that I think my mom got from one of her sisters, actually. So yeah, good old South Carolina recipe from one of my aunts. And we are done. Now we're gonna put it in the oven until they are golden brown, about an hour and 15 minutes, but just keep an eye on it, but pretty much until it's golden brown. And I'll be back to show you the finished product. All right guys, as you can see, we are done. I ended up putting this on a tray. Why I did that, I don't know. I typically don't do that. I just put it in the oven, but I decided, you know what, let me put it on a tray because they were quite full. So this one shifted on me just a little bit, as you can see right here, and spilled just a little bit, but hubby took care of the spillage. So we have this one. They are still pretty hot, but look at that, gorgeous. And you don't have to have it as dark as I have mine. You can have it a little lighter than this. But yeah, they are done and they are going to be absolutely delicious. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this coconut pie video. And again, if you want to follow the recipe, I will put it down in the description box below. Alrighty, until next time, happy Thanksgiving. Love you guys. Be blessed. Bye.